Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chronicles here, and welcome to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, I don't remember specifically what happened because it's been 3 weeks since I last recorded. But I think we just did a bunch of side quests around, I think, probably in some of the previous areas, like, Colony 6 and, Colony 9. But this time, we're going to be doing some side quests around Frontier Village. Starting with Pipiki. Offering for Napon Sage ready. Take offering to where Napon Sage lives. Pipiki wants grown-ups to go see for themselves that Napon Sage exists. Even if Pipiki say he knows Sage, no grown-ups believe Pipiki. Make offering when there is rainbow over Magna Waterfall. Then Napon Sage will come out. Napon Sage appear when there is a big rainbow over waterfall, so friends' timing must be right. The Piki want to able to eat bitter kiwi for first time ever. So when he says right time, I think he means right around noon is where it's supposed to be. Is when it's supposed to be. And what you want to do is go to Divine Sanctuary for this quest. Wait for it to load and in fact, yeah, it's actually available right now. So yeah, I better book it over there. Alright, it's such a long tunnel and there's nothing visually interesting to really talk about. See, a couple of Vangs, but we're super high level compared to them, so that they won't bother us. Gravel disc, at least I think that's what the last letter is, because my ears are blocking the way and I do this all on one screen, so I can't really see anything. So there's no rainbow. Oh, right. Let's change the time then. To noon. Oh, there it is. Looks like there's a rainbow. Let's make the offer. Napon Sage. What did you who summoned me with the scrumptious looking offering? You wish to win my approval and be granted my treasure? What's that you say? You're here for someone else? So, Pipiki wishes to stomach that which he can't, the bitter kiwi. The solution is simple. Understanding his thinking is not. Kawoosh, kawish, shabana, shabani. Grant Pipiki's wish to stomach bitter kiwi. His wish has been granted. Return to me. So yeah, whenever you come back here around noon, Napon Sage will be here, and you can actually trade with him. He's one of the few non-named NPCs that you can... Well, actually, does Napon Sage technically count as a name? Food for thought. So yeah, you can trade, and you can actually get a few things from him, but they're all kind of common or not that useful, so it's kind of pointless, but it's there if you want it. Anyways, back to the Sacred Altar. Oh, there we go. Hey. No, I need to do it. Hey. Pipiki, try eating bitter kiwi, and this time eat delicious. I hope I was of some help. Friends get Napon Sage to grant Pipiki's wish. Sage do exist. Friends, wonderful. Now Pipiki like to eat everything. Thank you, friends. Quest complete, and for that we get an aggro down 3 gem. I guess that could be handy on like Shulk or on Sharla. But that's all I could think of that would be useful. So on top of doing a couple of side quests around Frontier Village, there's actually something else that I want to do here in the village. I just need to find the very specific NPCs in order to do this. Pachiko called Koriku Roly-Poly. Roly-Poly, keep on rolling! I love these Napon. I get people who find them annoying, but for me, they are some of the most funny and charming characters in the game. Honestly, in the whole franchise. Because that is one of the few... Because, every Xenoblade game, if you don't know this, every Xenoblade game has, like, a completely unique location, story, and even art style. But the one thing that links all of them, other than maybe a few story parallels, are Napon. Napon are like the only things that are consistent across the entire franchise. Are you one of them? Everything here Buko buy from very hard work, but Buko is up to the job. Okay, so you're not one of the NPCs that I wanted to talk to. It doesn't matter too much. For now, let's just continue on, and if I run into the NPCs that I need to, then I will talk to them. And if by the end of this video and I haven't done plenty of side quests and I haven't encountered those specific NPCs, then I'll just put them in at the end. Let's start the cherry. Hey friends, have you seen Gadara around? Tell me in greater detail. I hear he often venture out into Magna. He go out so often that his absence affects his work. Maybe he's secretly doing bad things. Can friends go out into Magna and find him? Dangerous ambition. This is a timed quest. Maybe we can get information from Gadara's Napon friends. When I have time, I will go and ask. So again, this is kind of a lead-in into one of my personal favorite quests in the game, so I'm actually pretty glad that I got this. Aren't none of the Napon... Oh, none of the Napon friends are available right now. Well then, let's change the time. Maybe they're available during the night. Yep, there we go. There's the money, and... screw it. Alright. Go around, and... if I'm not mistaken, one of the Napon friends is Bana. If I'm not mistaken. I am correct. Where can Gadara be found? I have seen him go to Clear Waterfall. Friends can cross walkway from village to get there. Down near dead end. Friends not understand. On friend's map is top left of waterfall in sticky outfit. But why do friends bother to go all the way there? Gadara is probably just collecting pollen for his work, for his job. So yeah, what he's referring to is just down here, right around, I think here. Oh, it's in Magna. Never. Great Magna Falls. That's not what we're looking for. There it is. I think village entrance is the fastest way to get there. Yep, there we go. This is gonna take a bit, so I'll just meet you over by where the waterfall is in just a second. And there's our little friend up ahead. And from the looks of things, Ientia. Thank you for business, friends. Use pollen orb to help everyone. Gadara, stop. Why Sherry stop, Gadara? Sherry make bird people run away. What to do now? Gadara and bird people work together for Napon. Huh? Did Gadara give red pollen orbs to bird people? Yes. I hear Napon in the Imperial capital catch strange disease. Need red pollen orb to cure. Strange disease? Sherry never heard. Sherry not believe red pollen orb can cure disease. Sherry studied them for a long time. No ingredients that cure diseases. Really? Gadara make mistakes. Red pollen orb is very rare. And they not easy to make. Should not give to outsiders. Someone trick Gadara. Gadara shocked. Gadara, relax. Gadara get confused and start dancing. Evident. Sherry and Gadara go back to village. Come get reward later. So yeah, they actually established that a lot of the high enti actually do visit Frontier Village and actually kind of do trades with them. Which is, I don't know, I find that kind of strange. I see how the Nopon would definitely benefit from this, but not so much the high enti in many respects. I mean, they seem pretty well off. They live in a sea which is rich with a lot of life and a lot of useful things, but as well as the fact that, well, their technology is clearly vastly superior to the ones that the Nopon have. But I don't know. I don't know how everything in this world works, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. But still, food for thought. I mean, I know they kind of explain with the whole red pollen orb thing here, but otherwise, yeah, it's the other things, like maybe food or anything like that. Anyways, talk to Sherry here. Yay! Glad that Gadara is back, but I worry because he looks so down. Red pollen orb hold great power. It should not be misused. I heard this dealing not going on too long. Ah, horrible thought. Anyway, very grateful to friends for friends' help. Quest complete. And for that, we get Bleed Attack 2 and Bleed Defense 4. I personally don't see much of a use because I already have plenty of good bleed attacks with Dunban and Ricky, but you know, if you're not using either of them, I guess this would be good to put on like Ryan. So at least with the bleed attack, the bleed defense is not particularly useful. There's not a lot of enemies that inflict bleed in this game. Okay, are there any other quests? Yes, there is. And also, oh yeah, I can review this heart to heart, but first I actually want to talk to Gadara. I lately go beyond my means to make red pollen orbs. Fact is, I heavily in debt. Problem. That big problem. It's Bada who asked me to give red pollen orbs to Bird. I feel so bad. Go question him about what his intentions were. Gadara get into debt? Gadara want to be Hero-Pon? Unlike Hero-Pon and Ricky, I brainy intellectual. I cannot talk to them. Would hate being Hero-Pon. However, want Hero-Pon to do something to help. Leave it to Hero-Pon me. Ricky will solve problem. I love that they established that Hero-Pon just means person with major debt, and therefore they're basically a slave to this village. I kind of find that amusing. Okay, find the kingpin. This means terrible things for all Nopon. Need your help to solve problems. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. So before that, I actually wanted to take care of this heart-to-heart. And it said I needed Shok and Ricky in the party to do this. Okay. Let me examine. At the Pollen works. So give me a sec while I pull up my notes on this heart-to-heart, because I do want to go all the positive routes. Okay, we're ready to go. What so? Frontier Village famous Pollen works. Well, Ricky, great machine. Is it all made from wood? Tut. Shok say wrong word. It's not machine. Because it's not made of metal? Yay, Shok right. Machine has a metal. No one device use no metal, so not called machine. Now that I think, I haven't noticed lots of metal in this village. Ricky and Nopon are at one with the forest. If forests not have metal, Nopon not use metal. That's very resourceful of you. Long time ago, Nopon make many things. I'm impressed. I'd love to know more about these pollen orbs too. They light up and produce heat, but they never burn up. Yellow and blue orbs are safe to eat, but red one, not so safe. I saw a red one by the lift. It looked tasty enough. Shulk want to eat the red one? Ricky not like red ones. Ricky's stomach go thump thump and squeal squeal. If Shulky didn't finish whole red one, Ricky give Shulk medal. Sounds like a challenge to me. Ricky no need red orb anyway. Oka make yummy food for Ricky. Is that what makes you so bouncy? Maybe I need to eat more orbs. Okay, I'm actually kind of glad that I decided to do this heart to heart. It's actually kind of related to some of the side quests we've been doing lately. It's kind of neat. Okay, let's hang on. Who needs more affinity between each other? Particularly when it comes to Melia. Everyone's a green affinity with Melia, so... What about Ricky? He's green affinity with everyone. Let's put Ryan into the party. He could use some more affinity with some of these characters. And let's put him in the lead. Why not? Okay. Now let's find the Kingpin. And once again, it is a timed quest. So, kind of glad that I'm doing these things right now. Come on, let me alley-hoop down to the river below. Down to the pond below. Yeah, alley-oop. That is one of the nice things about Frontier Village. You can just kind of jump down into the central water. You don't need to skip travel down to get to the ground floor. It's pretty nice. And it's really fun. And I guess that is one of the major benefits of this game in particular. It's that there's really no wrong way to travel and to explore in this game. It's very open-ended. It reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which figures since it's made by a lot of the same people. You're here to ask about what happened the other day. I was surprised too. An order came from Nopon merchants. Give red pollen orbs to bird people. Nopon merchants? I do not know which merchant issued order. A letter arrived. I thought big trouble. Despite all the help I gave, I was being threatened. Okay, ask Gadada. Okay, so it's back to daytime and back up to where Gadada is. So I'll just meet you up by where he is. I'm back and I just remembered I could have skipped traveled up here, but whatevs. Bada received a letter from Nopon merchants. That was I hear of it. Nopon merchants should all be very trustworthy. I have done business with them, so I know them very well. They're not the kind of Nopon to tell lies. Nopon merchants scattered all over Bionis. Merchants may have information about this matter. Have friends heard anything? Top secret data, which we actually got from a previous side quest all that time ago in Storal Marsh. So, kind of neat. Do friends have letter from Nopon merchants? Can I read it because it's written in Nopon? Friends should have gotten Heropon to read it. Give it to me. Letter written in slightly difficult Nopon. I will decipher. Please, wait a little. Quest complete. And for our efforts, we get Poison Attack 2 and Poison Defense 4. Finish at last. I'm all ears. Ryan become all ears. What'd that mean? Ricky continued to be one of my favorite characters. Deciphering was hard work, so friends had better listen good. Gadada, you're amazing. Gadada did well to read scrap piece of paper. It's not scrap piece of paper written in ancient Nopon script. All Nopon should have ability to read a little. Heropon forget what he learned at school. Ricky's favorite subject, sleeping. Ricky get a again, Ricky, you are one of my faves. Do friends know Chief Dongo's advisor, Deba? Deba, okay. Letters say Deba misusing the red pollen orbs. We must get that Deba and turn him over to Chief Dunga. Advisor Hunt. Daddyba lived next to Pollen's orb storehouse. He always would come to watch storehouse. I thought it meant he cared. Such treachery, so terrible. No sweat, will be done before you know it. Hereupon show you what he can do. Okay, Advisor Hunt. Yeah, these string of side quests are actually all timed. And yeah, don't worry, I will alert you if you decide not to do these quests right now when it will expire. But yeah. I'm just choosing to do them now because they're just on the convenient path. Nobody's here. Let's go tell Gadada. Turn right around, or I just remembered. I can just skip travel. So, Daddyba not at home. I almost mispronounced it. That would remind me. Always packages arrived at house of Daddyba from Nopon in Satoru. He must be one responsible for this crime. We must take the secret evidence and question Nopon in Satoru. Top secret data? And yeah, your first guess about which Nopon it is correct. If your first guess was Zazadon, you will be correct. Why you want to talk to Zazadon? Zazadon very busy. Go away. Huh? You want to show something to Zazadon? Top secret data? Why do you have that? It's so scary when you don't speak. Your face looks very angry. And Zazadon no can run away. Gather information. Interrogate Zazadon, who is in the Nopon refuge of Satoru Marsh. What do you want to ask? About Red Pollen Orb, Zazadon no can say. What happens if it's processed? Oh, it looked like you know all about it. Zazadon will confess. It processed that Pollen Orb, it becomes very addictive. Remember you make more caviar for Zazadon? Eat that. Please, leave Zazadon alone. If Zazadon say any more, Chairman will... Okay, Zazadon talk. Stop staring at Zazadon. What now? Will Zazadon take more caviar? Zazadon no can say. Please no ask. We'll kill you if you don't say no. We'll say, we don't blame you. Really? Okay. Zazadon say. Zazadon's secret Nopon society selling to bird people. It's easy way to make a lot of money. Zazadon hear a rumor that some bird people have secret club. They hold a party every night and eat it here there. That really all Zazadon know. Stop. No ask any more question. Talk. That's really all Zazadon know. Why you not believe Zazadon? Zazadon say all he can say. Zazadon not hiding anything. Really, Zazadon no anymore. Zazadon didn't say anymore. Chanaman would kill him. Zazadon really no can say more. Go on, Zazadon give you this, so please forgive him. Zazadon's memo was complete. And it's back to Frontier Village. And the Pollen Wars. As soon as it's done loading. There we go. Your friends get information? Meh, not another tattered memo. Please wait while I decipher. Quest complete. And for that we get double attack 2 and Days Resists. Double attack might be good on Dunban if you don't have anything better than what I have. Okay, finish the cipher. I'm all ears. Will that help Ryan understand? Of course it will. It seems the trade will happen soon at Bird People City. I spoke to Bana just now. He said Dadiba run away in fright. If we scour a village, I'm sure we will find evidence. Do not lose heart. We do not know how things turn out or who to blame. Evidence collection. Alas, we are getting close. I show the piece of evidence here in village. Go find it. No sweat will be done before you know it. Powers of idiocy. Hey, now just wait a second. Just powers is enough, right? Love it. And also, don't worry, a lot of the evidence is actually pretty close by. Set that as active, and looks like some of it is down below. Yeah. Okay, so just gotta run over here. Jump. Ow. Daddy Buzz evidence. And I saw it would. The last one is, yep, in the basement. Oh, nope, not that one. There. And also, there was a quest just outside the village. Jump over, pick that up. And I actually want to talk to this Nopon that's just inside of here, because I think this might be one of the Nopon I need that I want to talk to initially. Hobby Pond, prepare fish at night. By doing so, he can have it ready in time for breakfast. So, not you. Are there any other names? Nope. Okay. Never mind. So let's go back up to the Pollen Works. Constantly voice cracked. Hey friends, find it. With evidence in our hands, we can catch our crook in the act. Well, that's that. Smell of danger is in the air. When friends are ready, please call up. Bind resist 3 gem. And it looks like it has more quests, but I think we'll take care of that in the next episode. But before I close out, I'm gonna go ahead and just go around and do the thing that I actually wanted to do initially, that I talked about towards the beginning of the episode. And to do that, I first want to look up a list about where to find them. So if you'll just give me a moment. Okay, the first NPC that you want to talk to is here on the top housing level. About 9 o'clock. I think he's over... No. Are you? No.
Yes.
No, you are not it. You be this one? No. Yes, here it is. Hoko. Hoko so angry he going to burst. Hoko leave village right now. Me not going to cook for no one in this smelly, nasty village. Hoko will start his own restaurant in another village. Invite to Colony 6. Yes, Hoko want to go to Colony 6. Come on, friends. We go now. There are lots of different people in Colony 6 who eat Hoko's food. Hoko's food going to make Colony 6 famous. Yep, there's actually a couple of Nopon here in Frontier Village that are actually capable of moving to Colony 6, and I want to try and pick up as many of them as I can right now, before we end things off. So, excuse me while I locate the other ones that I can recruit. And the second one is, no, not you, Bana. Should be this one with the mushroom hat. Yes, Poka Poka. Poka Poka is a proud gourmet food critic with a tongue like no other. But Poka Poka's tasting skills are not really needed here in the village. That is why Poka Poka wants to move to Colony 6. Poka Poka hears there are quite a few people there. Poka Poka just knows there are lots of new trees to sample. Let's invite you. Yay, that's great. Poka Poka will taste food as he helps with the reconstruction. Poka Poka can't wait to search out rare foods and delights. Poka Poka has moved to Colony 6. And the last couple of Frontier Village ones are either we can't really invite because either we're lacking in levels or because we haven't invited certain characters from Colony 9 to Colony 6. I'll admit I am a little behind on that because I haven't really thought much about Colony 6 reconstruction. But that won't change in the next episode, but it will change soon. And by soon, I mean probably not for a little while. But that's enough about that. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we continue to help out around Frontier Village and doing more side quests. See you guys then.